No, I'm a very uncomfortable person.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think
You're
very
nice.
personable.
Yeah. No, maybe it is a persona. He does this power thing to me that like once he's around, he just like puts me down. Because he's two people, I think.
Interesting. So you guys are doing peas in a pod.
Yeah. But then when I'm with Judson, I'm like I think I'm mean to Judson. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What, does Justin play a persona or is he himself?
Judson is totally himself, 100%. Judson is himself on
That's
the podcast.
what I'm learning in improv. There's like, you could, like one goes big and one goes small.
Yeah.
So that you make the big person seem bigger or you both go crazy.
Right.
And it's different, just two different games.
Yeah.
Chris, how does it feel being bottom to a puppet?
Well, if you could pronounce bottom better, then it would have hit harder.
He's got a stuffy nose. He has a shitty fucking air bar. It's not good.
There's always an
It's
excuse
irritating
with
his
this guy.
sinuses. Yeah, it's not good.
Really?
Yeah.
You're next to Jason on the couch.
What? It's a bad air bar. It's like battery acid. It's terrible.
What's an air bar?
Yeah.
It's like a vape. I don't usually get air bar, but this one's terrible.
Air bar is like the least healthy one for you, right?
I know. Yeah, but it's only $10.
Really?
What are you, a fucking Jew?
No.
He's going to say stuff like that sometimes. We're going to ignore it.
I'm not going to smile.
Yeah, he can't smile. That's like part
Show
of
those pearly lights, boy.
It's hard. It's really hard to like not be reactive sometimes.
Funny because you also like lean out and like turn, Do it. Does
Yeah, I'm trying to look at you. I'm trying to treat you as an equal. It's not fucking easy.
should I refer to Louie as a he like
As long as I can call you Toadly.
what is Toadly?
Toady.
Yeah, see, you got to work on
It's
your
called rehearsal.
pronunciation.
Yeah.
Toby?
He's doing a racist thing.
What's Toby?
He hasn't seen fucking Roots.
Yeah.
Dude, he's watching fucking Inuyasha, right? That's all you got him on the show.
That's true. Yeah, maybe you weren't watching Roots. You were watching.
I've never
Inuyasha.
watched Roots. I've never watched The Color Purple.
Really?
I don't really watch movies.
Did you watch 12 Years of Slave?
Yes.
That's a good movie.
12 Years
New
of
movie.
Slave.
What?
12 Years of Slave.
I said 12 Years of Slave. Am I saying it wrong?
You said 12 Years of Slave.
Isn't it 12 Years of Slave?
No.
What's
12 Years a Slave.
Oh, really?
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I thought it was 12 Years of
I thought you were
Slave.
trying to make me feel embarrassed and like uncomfortable for a shitty call out. No, you actually just say it wrong.
It's like Sex and the City. It's like people say Sex in the City. I've been saying 12 Years of Slave.
What would that mean?
I thought it was like a poetic kind of way to say it.
You thought it was an Adonis way of saying it, 12 Years of Slave.
Yeah, like not like that, but
Not like a Jamaican. Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like a Catcher in the Rye, like a poetic title. I thought it was like 12
Don't
Years
try to
of
Christian
Slave.
Science us. Don't just fill in your wrongness with more ignorance.
Can you help me here?
I'm thinking about. I'm trying to give you. I'm trying to think about how it would work.
Is it Sex
movie
in
would
the
be the
City?
same.
Is it Sex in the City or Sex and the City?
I'm sure it's right.
It's Sex
In.
and.
No, it's not and.
It's and.
Well, that could work both ways.
See?
Because you're having sex
It's not
in the
that
city,
easy.
but also there's sex and also the city.
Yeah, and you could be 12 years of slave.
That only works if slave is in quotations and that was like what they called you.
It's like Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is also like not correct.
But I feel like 12 years of slave would be from the perspective of the white person. It's like, oh, this is my 12 years of having a slave.
Is that not how you were supposed to watch
these 12
it?
years. I'm not going to always have some dude with a gay beard's going to try to pull this from me. And you know what? He's going to do a good job.
Those were the good times.
My 12 years of slave.
I really like not mowing the lawn, but I'm going to have to sometime, aren't I?
Wait, can I just say, like, one of the things we also pointed out before is, like, I've never had a white guy as a guest on this show. Everyone has been black. Why is anime so part of the black community?
Is this where we're starting? Is this where we want to start?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I could speak for all the black community.
Okay.
But I feel like, I don't know, struggle? It's got
Struggle?
something to do with struggle.
I don't watch anime.
You don't watch anime?
I don't know why he has me as
What
the
the
co-host.
fuck?
of this. I don't
Yeah,
watch
he's
anime. I
just
like
a
Pokemon
wrench.
cards.
Yeah.
Real? Kind of anime.
Pokemon
What's
is
an
anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just
In the same way Yu-Gi-Oh is anime. You know, like in the
Well,
I hated the Yu-Gi-Oh.
there's a big difference. So, like, Yu-Gi-Oh is based off of a manga. Pokemon, the anime, is from a game.
Oh,
The
really?
manga came after the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's like one of the big key differences between the two of those.
That's why Pokemon's better.
That's why Pokemon is more of a machine. Yu-Gi-Oh was like a lucky thing that happened because the original manga of Yu-Gi-Oh, he was just really good at games. So like every big chapter or big arc was around like him playing some unique shadow game.
I see.
And then they introduced the dual monster cards in one of like a couple chapters, and the fans were like, yo, this game's legit, like you should do more of this. So then the manga started being more about those cards, and then they made the card game. But it did come from organic manga.
I didn't know this. I guess Pokemon is like an anime, like Clarence Thomas is black. You know what I mean?
Who is that? He's not. Is that
not.
supposed to be?
Yeah.
He's not. Yeah, none of the good ones are black. What a fucking coincidence. W.D. Du Bois was a fucking idiot.
You see how he is?
I agree with Booker T. Washington in that whole thing. No, who needs to learn about those fancy fucking things like having a job? You should go to college.
You should go to college if you want to.
Wasn't Booker T the opposite of that? Didn't he tell black people to get working class jobs?
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, that's why W.B. Du Bois.
Wait, you don't like W.B. Du Bois?
Well, because listen, I get what he was saying that, yeah, you want to be educated and know your shit. But especially at that time, it's like, wouldn't you want to have, like, an economic and, like material-based living? Then you learn about shit, especially when the shit that you're going to learn is dictated by the people who fucking hate you at that time specifically.
I guess it's fair. That's not bad. Yeah. I mean, that doesn't make... How much do you know about this debate?
I stay out of it because whatever opinion I have, someone's like, yeah, you would have that opinion. And I get tired of that.
What do you think, Malcolm X or Martin Luther King?
I always liked Malcolm X more because I like, fucking fighting dirty sometimes.
George Lincoln Rockwell.
Who's that?
You don't know who George Lincoln Rockwell is?
Is this on tape?
George Lincoln
Everything is on
Rockwell
tape.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
But you could decide what you want to cut.
Okay.
Yeah.
George Lincoln Rockwell was founder and commander of the American Nazi Party. And he actually went to some Malcolm X speeches because they had similar goals of segregated nations and national identity.
That's
and so
funny.
there is a clip online, if you guys can find it, of Malcolm X going, like a big fundraiser for the Nation of Islam. He's going, we got $600 from George Lincoln Rockwell. George Lincoln Rockwell, there he is. And literally these three dudes in swastikas sitting in the middle of a whole arena full of Nation of Islam guys.
Wow.
And
You
they
gotta find
decked
that.
out in swastikas?
No, the American Nazi Party. They had armbands, they had the brown shirts, and fucking the haircuts, just arms crossed.
That's something that somebody should turn into a sketch. Some big TV show. I'm not going to do it.
Whitest
surprised
kids
they
you know.
haven't.
That would be a whitest kids you know sketch.
That's something people don't know yet. Him and George Lincoln Rockwell.
That's nuts. That's
That is
hilarious.
crazy. $600 too, like to be shouting that out.
What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, this is real. Okay, we
Oh,
could
it's
watch
right
it. Wait, we need the headphones to listen.
Oh, sick. We could do that?
Yeah.
What should I come down to? $20. Oh, that's a $20. Thomas J. from Hartford, $20.
Thanks for your $20, fuck. You should donate more.
$20 from who? George Lincoln Rockwell. Go to heaven.
Did he just Nazi salute?
Oh yeah, he
him?
did a little salute like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
He Elon Musked him.
Wait a moment. Got $20 from George Lincoln Rockwell, and you got the biggest hand you ever got, didn't you, Mr. Rockwell?
No fucking way.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh,
It doesn't show them?
But was he there? No, but there is a picture of him. If you Google images, George Lincoln Rockwell, Nation of Islam meeting. There's a picture of him with his guys surrounded by
Wow.
Nation of Islam guys. Yeah, it was a crazy point in history. He was shot outside of a fucking laundromat in Texas by one of his disgruntled ex
George
Nazis.
Lincoln Roswell?
Yeah.
Wow, they both got shot. They both liked. These guys are.
Yeah,
Oh no way!
Holy
That's
shit.
crazy. The salute that he gave him makes it even crazier.
Dude, well, they both hated Jews.
Well, yeah, but
They both loved segregation and they both hated Jews.
you know this channel was growing on YouTube, and now you fucking said some shit that.
Listen, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying
Okay.
that's what happened. That's what those guys believe.
I see.
Jason has to keep it.
I guess you got to
clean.
throw out that fucking Tulsa you just thought, didn't you? $29.99 for the Urban Outfitters down the fucking drain, isn't it?
Wait, is that where you got the thing?
From what? What?
Did your
This?
jerseys from Urban Outfitters?
No, I meant if a poster of Malcolm X. They would probably sell a poster.
I have a poster of Malcolm
Oh,
X
Urban
that was in my
Outfitters, for
dorm room.
Yeah?
Well, I was an HEOP kid.
How'd that go with the ladies?
It went well, actually.
Really?
Of course it did.
Yeah.
Fucking college girls. Yeah, I like Malcolm X.
Yeah.
And these whites. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Of course.
Dude, I was I was in HEOP, which is Higher Education Opportunity Program, where it was a stipulation of me getting the Martin Luther King scholarship that I got for my school, where I got almost a full ride. And I had to attend like special programs of like the Center of Multicultural Affairs, and I had to do like a pre-summer program for school where I lived with a bunch of black kids and Dominican kids. I was the only white guy who got the Martin Luther King scholarship. So I had to do this.
What'd you learn from that?
From that experience?
Nothing.
Actually,
Hold your nose.
yeah, well,
Keep your wallet in your jacket.
no, that was never a concern. I trusted those guys.
Yeah, he didn't have any fucking money as a kid.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. We ended up forming a fraternity. So I was like one of 3 white guys in an entire black and Latino fraternity.
Jeez, who'd you have to kill to get there?
Nobody. We just became close through like that, you know.
The power of friendship.
The power of friendship. Yeah. They made us read a book that was like part of the scholarship too. Like you had to read this book that was all about the power of friendship.
Well, I guess George Lincoln Rockwell and Malcolm X failed.
Yeah. Yeah. Integration. We integrated. It was cool. Yeah. And I made a rap album with them.
Of course.
You did?
Yep.
Can we play it?
Yeah, I played it on the
Christos,
podcast.
and I'm
before.
here
Is
to
it on-
say.
Oh, you did?
You actually want to hear it?
Yeah. I want to only hear your part though.
Okay. I'll Natalie, do you actually want to hear it?
Oh.
Okay. Natalie, can you go to SoundCloud and look up ChrisTos?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it could have been worse, but that's kind of funny.
Is you having only black guests making up to that sin?
What's sin?
Chris Toast?
You don't think that's cool?
No.
The whole persona is not cool. What the hell is that?
Sorry, there's a lot of Chris toasts.
Yeah, after me. I was the OG.
The original gay boy.
Yeah. Well, you could go to Bandcamp.
Wait, what was the name of one of your songs?
Swimming.
Is that on tape? Her saying there are a lot of Christos.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But I was the first because I made sure nobody else had that.
Yeah, you should have got that LLC. You should have fucking
Yeah, I
sat
should
on it.
have. This was 2013 when I released it.
Why Chris Toast?
Because Christos?
Yes.
Chris
but-
Toast.
But I mean, there are so many other things you could have done.
What,
Like, not
what's
that,
another
like,
good
just
one?
Not do it.
What's another good one?
I mean, it doesn't have to be a plain or name. You could have been anything.
Well,
Sorry, which song am I playing?
Swimming. Featuring Ola.
That's better. That's a lot better.
Ola? Yeah. That is better. You could skip ahead probably to the 46-second mark.
If we get an emotional introduction
Yeah.
dedicated to your dick goldfish.
His breath 'cause he's swimming in so much pussy. He's gotta hold his breath 'cause he's swimming in so much pussy.
Fucks.
This was actually like when they were emerging.
Yeah, just two contemporaries.
Yeah, this is like one of the guys.
We're getting a lot of Fox.
At the time, yeah,
You were?
100%. Yeah,
So you had to go talk about it on.
yeah, but I was talking about it ironically. Yeah, so that was that.
So it was like a joke group.
Yeah, but I had like a couple serious songs. You know, they were cool. Yeah. What? Why are you so hateful?
What do you, this is the thing that
Jason makes music. Can you talk about your music? Can we play one of your
every
songs?
fucking black guy's a producer or a musician or some shit.
Yeah, that's
A
fair.
producer of fucking children.
Do you want children?
Yeah, I would.
He's gonna handle it regardless.
Do you have any already?
That's funny. I've been close, but never.
Really? How old do you want to be when you have your first child?
I was at a wedding recently, and one of my best friend's dad told me, don't go past 45. So.
Oh yeah. You can't. Yeah, because then you start getting like you dipping your toe in autism and shit. You can't do that.
Even your semen having autism?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. The older you get and have kids, the more likely your kid is to have disability, autistic, all that shit. Yeah, if you're like 45 having a kid with a 45-year-old woman, yeah.
Yeah, but what if you're 45, you have a kid with a 22-year-old woman?
That's still a little bit of a gamble.
Really?
A little bit.
The semen has autism in it?
Yeah, just the I guess recessed genes. Just yeah. You start watching trains and construction sites more, and the semen picks it up.
It's like coated. It's
Semen,
coated in the cum?
Yeah, you start watching Sailor Moon. And,
You like jack off. The semen like sees the egg and like goes to a wall. Just like waits around. I don't know.
I don't know if I should go to the egg.
or you jerk off onto your stomach, and the Siemens are counting your hairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is that how autistic kids are born? Because of like a bunch of 45-year-olds running a train on a woman who's 45?
Yeah, probably. The best part of them stilled out in their mama's leg.
Get it? Because they like
It's so stupid.
And he's not a cuckold, he's just train spotting.
That's
so
terrible. That's terrible. I hate it every second. Of
Actually, you know what? Here's a question.
Yeah.
Here's a question I've been asking some people lately. Would you ever run a train?
What number am I?
that. Ooh, that's a good point.
Okay.
I didn't realize my mic was on for that, but that is a good question.
Oh, and also there should be ground rules established, like no
I like your
busting
mic on.
inside.
Huh?
No busting inside
What's
should be
the
a ground
fun
rule.
in that?
I don't want to,
Okay. Wait, no. Hold on. Yeah, let me give you some. Okay, you are number 4. Okay. You're
Number 4. Okay.
Who's before me?
Yeah. Any black guys before me?
No black guys before you.
Okay. All right.
Well, then what is before you?
Other cocks.
Yeah.
And there's like and there's rest time in between
For her or for everyone else?
for her.
Okay.
Why would I care about that?
I don't know. You might not want to go right in there.
Yeah, geez, dude. Some
I'll cut
people
a
need
fucking knife
yeah,
while
it's not,
she's too
it's not
tired.
still warm.
Yeah, some people need like a cigarette break.
Yeah.
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 sounds like
yeah.
her
What if it's still warm? That's like yeah. No, dude. That'd be wild.
Isn't it
No,
always
punch
supposed
her
to
in
be
the
warm?
stomach to make some the rule and go right on in.
So you would do it, Louie.
Of course I would.
What if you're number 7?
I don't know, man. What's a race?
White puppet.
No less than 6.
Okay. What if I gave you 8 all condoms?
Actually, if you can look up AXTELL puppets diva and show some of the results you see. Let's see where you guys would go in a train on one of these.
You have
Oh,
to say
puppet?
please. You can't tell Natalie to do something without saying please.
Please, 30 please would. Oh yeah, here are the divas. Where would you go on in these?
This is a puppet?
Oh yeah,
These are puppet
puppets.
divas.
Yeah.
So are we gonna play Smash or Pass with the puppets?
Yeah, or like what would you tolerate? Like the first one. Like what would you tolerate? Like going number.
That puppet is a Smash. That's totally a Smash puppet. You wouldn't smash that, Louie?
She's had too much work done for me.
Really? Nah, I think that's just like she's not something you wife up.
She
But
looks trans.
nah, that's
little
all
bit.
woman. You could tell by the hands. That's a woman puppet.
Would you go number 7 on that?
No. No, I
But you get to no, it's a fleshlight inside of it, but you get to take it out and put it in the microwave each time.
What?
You can't put it in too quickly. It's
What
boiling.
is the
hot
texture
How
still?
many times have you played this game?
I just like show people that. People buy that.
Is the texture that like felt?
It's rubber. Those are latex puppets.
Those are latex puppets.
That's the company that made the original Louie. That was the original Louie. It was like a Lazy Town style.
You've had
puppet.
many Louis?
Oh yeah, this is like the third like iteration. Yeah, I'm a demon that possesses many thorns.
How does Louis feel about that?
Hey, it's new skin. He goes into a new vessel each time. I shall shed this one soon, and I shall be reborn in death.
Why don't you get him one with hair?
What's the fun of that? I think this is a fun look.
I kind of like this one, but I would prefer if he had like, I don't know, just a little bit more flair on his jacket.
What do you want?
I just want a little more flair on his jacket. You know
I
what I
think
mean?
this is pretty neat.
Make him black next, see how he feels.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Now, any black voice he does are just the fucking racist.
What if he's like an Uncle Ruckus type puppet?
What are you giving
Yeah.
fucking suggestions?
I'm sorry.
Are you every fucking 60-year-old guy that walks up to us after a goddamn show? You know what you should fucking do?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make you successful.
How the fuck would you know how to do that?
Whatever. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. Doesn't that bother you?
No viewers.
I'm playing along.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
playing
good.
along now.
Hey, we had 300 people view last time. The
Good, you said 100 under Bonnie Blue.
Bonnie Blue?
What a
You want to talk
soulless
about
one that
Bonnie
is.
Blue?
What a soulless.
Dude, she's like a beautiful woman and it's like sad.
Let's see.
You seen her?
Why is this? What happened?
She had
Just
sex
Bonnie
with 1,000 men on OnlyFans.
Oh, nice.
She's gonna get
In
birth
one
to Freddy
day.
Krueger.
In one day.
Yeah, that was hot. That was hot all day.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I'm sure it was hot. I'm sure it's.
You think it was hot?
Yeah.
I think it was like clockwork at a
I
certain
think to
point.
get 1,000, there was no break time.
Yeah, but that's like it's an assembly line at that point. She's probably they're probably not even finishing. They're probably just going like, okay,
A couple pumps
yeah, a
each.
couple pumps each, and then move on.
I have a question.
Yeah.
We were talking about position in a train. How would you feel about being like $9.99?
I honestly,
Oh, yeah, and that.
honestly, you got to be like the person who's $9.99 is like a sick fucking guy.
That's Zertha, her husband.
Yeah, like he wants that number.
Ultra
the guy,
cuck.
yeah,
Yeah.
the guy who's $9.99 wants that number. So actually, no one's unhappy.
Or he's
Don't
like
you love that when
autistic.
you stick it in your wife and cum pours out her nose?
That's disgusting.
That'd be good fun too, wouldn't it, Chris?
Did you watch Power Rangers?
No.
Do you remember you watch Power Rangers?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you remember the Power Rangers Turbo movie?
No.
Where they're fighting people on a pirate ship. They're fighting little monsters on a pirate ship. Well, they fight these little monsters on a pirate ship, but they're all like covered in fucking goo that looks like cum. And that's how I imagine like Bonnie Blue looks. I'm not gonna pull it up. It's disgusting, but it's that's a core memory.
Sometimes
For
I do
a lot
have
of people.
I've had this is bad, but I've had dreams like a girl will tell me. I finally have a conversation with a girl. This happened to me several times. Well, I have a conversation with a girl about how many people she's fucked, and like that night, I will just have a dream that she's like covered in dicks.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Why do you ask? You want to know?
I don't want to know,
But then you still
somehow
ask.
we get there. She's like, "How many?" And then she tells me, and I'm like,
Oh,
You
those
want to
words
keep
can't help
having
it.
that dream.
"Huh?"
You're summoning that dream.
I'm
Yeah.
summoning that dream. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. It's awful.
That's crazy.
Just mushroom stamped to oblivion.
Just like dick hair.
like a car wash of dicks. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking spinning around, smacking her in the face. These rotten whores can't wait to tell you how many dicks they've had.
They wear it almost like a Girl Scout vest covered in dicks. Like,
Yeah.
this one's Jeremy. I got him from doing that.
Sash colored in evidence and herpes.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of Girl Scout patches of dicks, though. They're like dicks tied to their thing.
Or no, like they're like the Indian god Shiva with a fucking bloody dick fucking necklace.
Ooh, I don't like that. What if her dick is so like
What?
dick
Her
necklace
dick?
No, not her.
Now you're starting to think like Jake. You've been hanging out with him too much.
No. I mean like a dick necklace. Her dick necklace. Like
How much would it weigh her down?
no, it's just like at a certain point you have to double loop it. You know, you can't have so many dicks. It's gonna drag on the ground at some point.
Well, it gets to a certain point, but like there's a middle ground where they wear like a sash,
Yeah.
like a fucking like ammo.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. And then Bonnie Blue just has like a coat of dicks.
That's almost like a Chinese proverb, like never marry woman whose dick necklace would weigh her down.
That's she still has to be able to run errands with her dick necklace.
Must not soften her haste.
It's a reality TV show. Like, watch these 5 women compete for $1,000. Wearing a dick necklace.
Will
of
these dicks weigh them down?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
I'm Carrie, and my dick necklace has 42 dicks.
9 of them are black. I'm in trouble.
Sorry, this is a family podcast.
Kimiko here is very safe.
Yeah. Kimiko has chosen celibacy most of her life. I am prepared to win this event.
There's just 3 dicks, but one of them's your dad's.
Oh, come on, dude.
What the
Come
fuck?
on.
Oh, so dark.
Yeah, come on.
We're having a good time.
Yeah, this was great. This is why you can't invite
There's a puppet here.
people
Child
like-
molestation.
Yeah, well, say it through the puppet at least so you get away with it. Jesus Christ.
I couldn't choose between dad or uncle. I don't know.
Whatever. Uncle would have been better. I think dad is too dark.
That's
Yeah.
really dark.
Yeah, that's like
Uncle,
too
you don't
dark.
have to see again.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
Dad's gonna come here.
Maybe that's even worse. Your uncle, it's like it's a choice when they bring him over. So it's like, oh, again.
You're sick.
I don't want to watch Shrek 5 now.
I want to watch Shrek 5. That looks interesting.
Me too,
Except
yeah, Zendaya's gonna
Zendaya's
do
in
great,
it.
yeah.
I don't
Oh,
want
Oh, she's
her
the
in it.
daughter?
Yeah. I'm so tired of Zendaya, and
Why?
I'm not allowed to say that. as
You're
a
more tired of
progressive.
Zendaya than Shrek?
I'm more. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I'm fucking tired of Shrek.
That's
I don't
kinda
need
funny,
another
yeah.
Shrek. Yeah. After Shrek 3, the 4th one, I was like, what
was
the
weird.
fuck is this?
It's about slavery and shit.
It was
weird.
so weird.
Oh, yeah. In Shrek 4, Shrek is like having an existential crisis because he hates his married life. And so he doesn't feel like a man. Like he has like low testosterone. And so he goes into the woods after he crashes out at his kid's birthday party. And then he meets Rumpelstiltskin who
Yeah.
gives him a deal like.
Who was
I'm gonna-
actually an interesting character.
Yeah, he's like a mischievous dude. He's like, okay, listen, sign this contract. I'm going to make it so you never met your wife. None of this happened. It's all fucking over. So he signs it and he makes it, goes back in time and he's got his swamp back and he's feared. But then he goes into the kingdom and the kingdom's economy functions on ogres' slavery. And so then Shrek's like, what the fuck's going on? He realizes that the outskirts of the kingdom, there's like encampments of like ogres who escaped that are led by Fiona.
Oh,
And then he has to like kiss her again and fall in love with her again to reverse everything.
Yeah, the encampments part is really weird.
I think the kissing part is weird.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
to like her into loving him again.
Yeah, that's weird.
And he's like, no, Fiona, you don't know. We used to fuck.
You know, you loved me. And she's like, you're literally a fat fucking and I hate you. Look at all these
I'm the
jack
lead.
ogres.
Yeah, all these jack owners will die
They're
for me.
greener,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
bluer sometimes, all right?
Blue
They
and
got
green and
fucking
jacked?
muscles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shrek looks like a total fucking low-T cuck.
No, don't. We have 6 kids together or whatever. he
Don't
says.
make me sit in the chair.
Yeah. What do you think about Chris Farley should have been initially Shrek, and he died, so they replaced him with Mike Myers.
But they kept him fat.
Made him fatter.
Yeah, they made him fatter. Actually, I think they made the ogre fatter.
It's probably for the best.
I guess
But
they
it-
didn't have to like overcome. Like they didn't want to make Chris Farley feel bad, so he was like a certain side.
Yeah, maybe.
That's
Shaped like a
maybe what we
yam.
wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you could see they have like recordings with like little panels of Chris Farley doing Shrek.
That's what we call the story.
Did he have an
Yeah,
accent?
storyboard. No, it was just Chris Farley doing his voice. And Mike Myers, who was apparently friends with Chris Farley because they were on SNL together or something.
Yeah, what?
Canadian.
And Canadian, and he like to not make it like Chris Farley, he was like, how about we do this Scottish accent, so it's like different enough and like still pays homage to him.
So he was going to do a Chris Farley voice?
Yeah, he was good. Yeah, so just think about like how much more immersive it is to have Shrek be this like Scottish creature versus like just a regular casual one.
I don't know if the Scottish would feel being referred to as creatures.
They are creatures. Have you met Scottish people?
My grandmother is Scotch-Irish. I'll have you know that my great-grandfather, William Crawford, was Scottish, who was one of the founding members of the American Society of Magicians.
Doesn't that sound like a creature?
He played the melodeon, and he did Popeye impressions.
See? Would you be friends with that guy?
I don't know. Depends on.
Something tells me he wouldn't be friends with you. Get this fucking toodly-doo jungle Donny out of here.
That's Irish, not Scottish. They'd be upset that you made that mistake.
That's all right. The Irish side was Northern Irish, Protestant.
Oh, so they were rebels.
Yeah.
That's kind
How
of cool.
how far back does the racism? Like, do you know family members that are racist, like in your bloodline?
I mean, they wouldn't admit it. My grandfather, maybe he liked basketball though. I don't know. My grandma, maybe.
He liked it for the fundamentals, though.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
This role of point guard is interesting.
I have no idea. Because, I mean, obviously the black side, I don't think, would be racist.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, all I could think was my grandparents on my mom's side, but they seemed all right.
Okay.
My grandma only comes at it with some racist stuff every now and then.
So you don't even see it on like a, I guess, on like a subtle level.
Well, I remember when I was in high school and I learned about Emmett Till, and I was like, "Isn't that crazy, everybody?" My grandma was like, "You probably should have known not to whistle at her in that part of the world." And at the time, I was like, "That's horrible." But then later, I'm like, "She's probably right." It's like at that time, how are you not painfully aware? But then also they lie about it, so
Did he? What?
I don't know. It's the thing. Of course, there's. They say he whistled.
Yeah.
Who's to know that he did?
Who's to know that he
Maybe
did?
he just gave her a side eye, and they needed a little. They needed a thing. Also, she said that Koreans were sneaky once.
I see.
That's
funny.
In her defense,
That's a funny. I mean, it's not the worst stereotype. It's a funny word. They're sneaky.
Oh my God, I remember.
Koreans would say Japanese are sneaky too, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're very like tensions between the two historically have been very hot.
I wonder why. Did something happen?
Yes.
Never call a Korean a chosanjin.
Chosanju?
That means like pig dog. It's what the Japanese used to call them when they were dipping them in boiling water.
Oh shit! As if dipping
Louis
in
called that-
boiling water wasn't enough.
Louis called a Korean girl that at a show once. So it was weird.
Why would you do that?
Because she
who's
would-
that for?
It's for literally the one,
Like-
literally the person I called.
Who is like watching that and going, "Oh, he said the boy to come."
Literally.
Like, oh, like what the fuck is that for? dude?
Literally
The
her.
only person who would understand is the person who's most hurt.
Yeah, right. It's like literally just to cause pain.
Well, she yelled out. She yelled out at the show.
Oh, so the comedian owns heckler.
But isn't it impressive that I knew that? Isn't it impressive I knew to take that out of my ass and throw it at her?
I mean, you tried to impress her, and you thought like, "Oh, she's gonna like this. I'm gonna finally get my Asian girlfriend."
Yeah.
I mean, like if you're doing a show in the South, there's one like brown dude, and you were like, "Hey, S word, nigga."
S word?
I know your culture, don't I?
Did you say sand? Did you bleep sand but say nigga?
Yeah, because I'm black, so I can say nigga, but I'm
You can't
black.
say
I'm not
sand.
brown. I gotta
Exactly.
mute the sand, man.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, we should get you for the part 2. We do this like we have this bit in this car that we talk about like it's okay to say the N-word if you're black, but you can't call me a Greek person an olive N-word because that's offensive.
Is that one you guys have?
Yeah, we do it in a car. We'll get you in part 2.
You have O-word and
I like how the best
all
insult
of
is just being a variation of the
yeah,
black
that's
guy.
what half the comments say. Like that's the best part is like people say that.
people. You had a family member called that before? Olive.
Oh yeah, olive N-word is like a real thing.
That sounds like a really hot black girl. That sounds like Zoe Kravitz would be like.
That's true. That's like a premium extra virgin.
It's like, God damn. What's that skin tone?
You're right.
You got green undertones under there? God damn, bitch. Olive looking ass chick.
Smelling like vinegar.
It's like Piccolo prefers to be called that.
I'm trying to eat you off a toothpick. I need you in my drink.
Can I have something red and squishy inside of you?
I'm gonna dip you in a martini. Bro, you want something red?
Can I drown you in vodka?
Oh man, I put you in a salad. Stick my fork in you.
I would have shake you and stir you.
I'd let a child stick a finger in you and take a picture for a can.
Oh man, do you see how he fucking does that?
Do you remember those olives?
No.
You remember those olives?
I don't remember.
There used to be a can of olives where there was a kid and she had like olives on her fingers. I thought that was known. That's the only reason I said that.
No. What the fuck?
Way to go.
What kind of Russian like cereal box did you see that?
It's just a frowning child olives.
It's just it
The
was like,
tips got cut off in the war.
it was a one version of like a Frosted Flakes box. When you look at the back, you're like, ooh, kid with olives. Chosanjin. This is interesting.
Chosanjin.
It's like the most random.
The Jayco's cereal box.
The Soviet Russia olive breakfast was part of healthy meal.
Fibrohuis.
Inside, you can find pellet gun.
In box of fiber backwards R's.
I totally forgot that they were toys. I totally forgot
Toys
that
and
they were
cereal
toys
box.
and cereal box.
They don't have them anymore.
Oh no!
Kids don't eat cereal. It's all adults who eat cereal now.
Really?
Yeah.
Kids don't eat cereal?
No, they're too busy like killing each other.
Really?
And,
What
like,
do kids
yeah,
eat?
They watch Logan Paul, and they punch each other and they eat Lunchly.
Lunchly?
Yeah. Logan Paul and Kai Cenat, they're Lunchables knockoff.
Oh,
Kai
interesting.
Cenat is. I keep hearing about him. Do you know this guy?
Yes.
Is he like a streamer?
Yeah.
Yes.
But like, what is he known for?
Being loud and dumb.
She's just loud.
No, it's just like. Well, I think nowadays when you look at like streaming, a lot of people like look to them to just like react to shit. Cause
Also, accidentally starting a riot that one time.
oh yeah, he came into Union Square with like hundreds of PlayStation 5s. He's like, I'm giving them out for free,
That's crazy.
I'm giving them out.
and went crazy. It was crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, they're idiots, and they made a shitty Lunchables knockoff. And, like, it has less calories than Lunchables, but then people pointed out that less calories for children are not exactly a good thing always.
That's funny.
That's a good point.
Yeah, they're evil.
That's kind of. I like Kai. Wait, who else was it? It was Kai, Logan, and who?
And some other fucking
Mr.
asshole.
Beast?
Yeah, Mr. Beast. Yeah.
You hate Mr. Beast?
Do you like Mr. Beast?
I mean, he has like the opportunity to be a billionaire, but he just gives his money away.
Yeah.
Kind of nice.
You'd have been a fucking Nazi back in the day. You would have put on a uniform. You would have fucking done, oh, this guy makes a couple of good points.
What's wrong with Mr. Beast?
He's just the fucking.
He psychologically tortures people for content.
It's like, yeah, he's just.
But he gives them money.
But again, that's like the mark of the
There
beast.
are
Like he
pros and
just
cons.
throws around this fucking wealth, these fucking crazy numbers to bet people. He gives them cars that they're fucking that the taxes on them are more than what they make like fucking a year.
Yeah,
It's in their
okay,
names.
so that's poor mentality.
That's bad
Worried about the
thinking.
taxes. Yeah,
That's
don't
bad
worry.
thinking.
Don't worry about the taxes. But he's right to what you don't like is that he's the most obvious metaphorical representation of sick deprived capitalism that you can really describe. Like
Yes, he's a vacuum. There's nothing to this. There's nothing to him.
Yeah, you see his eyes are like dead inside. Like he's definitely done deals with the devil.
Yeah.
But
he should be fucking scooping fries into a bag.
I don't know about that. I think he's strategically very intelligent.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing. Dude, the thumbnail changing stuff that he does, like I've seen stuff where like it'll pop up and I'm 4 minutes into the video and I'm like, I can't believe I'm watching this.
Listen, Larry Fink and BlackRock buying the Panama Canal ports is impressive too. I don't have to pretend that it's a good thing for the world.
Right, that's true.
Fair.
That's a good point.
Fair, good point.
Yeah.
But I like Mr. Beast and I like Kai Cenat and Speed. I like Speed. I don't like Logan. Logan's an asshole.
I like Speed. He's very respectful of Greek culture.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you believe these fucking cornballs people? Can you believe these people take it in by the serpent's propaganda?
Whoa, I don't
God
know.
weeps for their souls.
First of all, I don't know Kai Cenat, and I don't know. I know that if I was given the opportunity to do something with Mr. Beast, I probably would do it for money. So I can't be mad at you know what I mean? Like,
not until I get the money.
yeah, and then I'll get the money and then I'll shit on him. It's kind of like when you're in a class action lawsuit. Once you get the money, then you could be like, fuck this thing that we sued. You know, Jason could totally be on Kai Cenat's stream one day, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hitting
What
people
shall
with
it
a
profit
noodle.
a man if he is to gain the whole world but lose his own soul?
See, when he says this virgin shit, unbelievable. Anyway, no, I agree with you. I think Mr. Beast is a brain rot to society, but I gotta recognize his game.
You know who I don't like though?
Yeah.
Jason Derulo.
Really?
Why not?
Jason Derulo.
What did he
Say it
do?
all the Jason Derulo.
What did he
Really?
do?
Why do you hate Jason Derulo?
He's just annoying. He just
Jason Derulo. Ooh, what you say?
Ah.
You didn't love that?
No, I think his music is bad. I've always thought his music was bad. I think he's shaped like a Ken doll.
Baby, are you down, 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 down,
It's
down?
an industry plant.
Yeah.
He's not plastic, but he looks plastic. Let me give him his credit where it's due.
Okay.
He did start like a car washing business. Did a good job, great job. Other thing he did, and this is after. Oh, other thing. Whenever people meet a black Jason, they just sing the Jason Derulo song. I hate that. I don't like that at all.
Oh, this is where we're going.
Yeah. And then here's the worst. After all those bad feelings happened, he had a son. Want to know what he named his son?
Jason.
King.
Jason King. Bought the Jason King website. Bought the Jason King Instagram for a baby that's 3 with a mom he's not even with anymore.
So his name is Jason King Derulo.
I feel like I could have guessed that last part.
Yeah.
Can I say
Isn't that pain?
I didn't know Jason Derulo was black.
What?
I had no idea.
I thought he was Tibetan.
Yeah, I thought he was like Nepalese or something.
Isn't he Muslim? Isn't he Indonesian?
What?
Is he? Are you? I'm serious. I don't know if you're serious. I thought he was.
He's Tibetan.
Yeah. What?
That's why
Natalie,
he
can
fell
we
off
pull up?
because he was
yeah.
like free Tibetan. The Hollywood was like, nah, we are with the CCP.
Yeah, yeah.
No, he's definitely black.
You sure he's not West Indian?
That's black. I'm West Indian.
Are you?
Yeah, Samoan.
Which country? Samoa?
No. Samoa's not West India. That's
what are-
Polynesian.
That's
Yeah.
west of somewhere.
Haitian.
He's Haitian?
on both sides.
Haitian on both sides?
That was close.
West Indian.
Okay, so you're Haitian?
No, I'm half Barbadian. Barbadian.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Barbados, have you ever been?
I have.
Is it nice?
It is nice.
Huh.
I want to go as an adult. I've never been.
Oh, you went as a kid?
Yeah, I
Visit
I
family?
want to know where I'm from without my family around, or without having to go visit family all the time.
Like you want to explore it yourself and have your own impression of it?
Yeah.
He wants to get hookers that smell just like him. My black side comes from the Congo. You ask me if you want to ask me if I go there?
Do you want to?
No.
There's no party that wants to.
To the Democratic Republic of the Congo?
I don't know anything about the political situation.
Okay, so you know that stereotype where people wear fucking football jerseys with machine guns?
That's
That's where that comes from.
Damn. Damn. Well, I hope there's like a week where they're good and you can go.
There's a week. It's the festival. They give it up for Lent.
Isn't it crazy? Like cultural domination. Like Congo, I just think of like a Congo line. You know?
Actually, yeah, that's what they used to. King Leopold used to make us fucking do a conga line, as they would cut their hands off for not getting enough rubber trees.
Congo just sounds like a fun name too. Like I feel like.
I think of the drum.
Yeah, I feel like it's fun there.
Any country where "the" is in front of it is always fun for me. The Congo, I remember when it was the Ukraine, and then everybody just started saying Ukraine. It's like, no, it's supposed to be the Ukraine.
Is it?
It's the Ukraine?
That's supposed to be. That's what we always used to call it, not just Ukraine.
Maybe that's why Russia walked in. They were like, we're tired of it.
Yeah.
Get the
You're
grammar
really
right.
cool in this bed.
Saying the is sort of like an invitation to be taken over.
I mean, nobody says the United States.
Yeah. It's like if you introduce yourself as the Jason King.
Yeah.
That'd be horrible.
Well, that's just like every shitty Twitter handle.
Yeah. Oh,
The
that's
Jason
true.
King, the
That's
ChrisTos Comedy Live.
Well, sometimes people take your fucking Instagram.
Yeah, right. Like a 3-year-old child.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well, I can't. No.
Would you go to the Congo if it was safe? Would you want to go to the Congo if it was safe?
Sure, I would take a visit if I knew I wasn't going to get killed or have like a piss bug go up on my penis.
Piss bug?
Yeah, you know those bugs where like you piss in the lake and it's a little like fish with a hook in it that fucking swims up your piss hole. That exists. That exists.
What the fuck?
There's all
He's a
sorts of nasty
depraved-
shit out there.
Wait.
There is a bug.
Your dick is here. You're sorry.
You're
Yeah, you
pissing
gotta
it.
talk
You're standing up pissing into a lake.
You're peeing out the dick.
Yes.
It's going into the lake.
Yes.
It will use. What am I doing?
It literally swims up from the.
Did I do something wrong?
Oh yeah.
No, that means I have it pulled up.
The Candiru. Yeah, it's a little tiny thing that swims up your penis. Look at that. Ugh.
So
It feels kind of erotic, I would imagine, though.
You're telling me you're peeing in the lake.
Yeah.
It'll use your pee as a stream.
Yeah, it swims up the stream into your fucking piss hole.
You ever watch the movie The Rundown?
No.
With The Rock and what's his name? Sean, the guy who was like in every late 90s, early 2000s movie.
No.
He was in American Pie. He played Stifler. You don't know who I'm talking about? Stifler from American Pie?
No, he's been long forgotten about.
I
Wow.
also don't watch movies. I'm really bad with movies.
Oh, really? But you watch anime.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about anime.
Let's do that.
So what is your
Sean William Scott.
Sean William Scott? Thank you. What is your top 5 anime? No order.
Fuck. Why'd you do this to me?
It's how you suss people out in the anime community.
Promise Neverland.
Season 2 included?
No season 2, just season 1.
Okay. That's
Don't watch
fair.
season 2.
Okay.
One Piece.
Okay.
It's I didn't think a shonen would be in my top 5, but it's so goddamn good. It's incredible.
What's so good about it?
The character development is incredible.
Well, yeah, they have 1,000 episodes to develop the characters.
Fair, good point. Fair, good point. That's one. The other thing is like it's actually super complex. You know,
Yeah.
there's like there's so many entities involved. You know, not just good and bad. Like good pirates, bad pirates, world government, people above the world government associated with the world government, like pirates that are half pirate, half government. Like there's so many entities. It's actually really complex, and I don't know how he does it. And I mean, there's like 1,143 episodes of manga at this point. And he's like, it's been going on for almost 30 years, and shit that he like planned out 30 years ago is like coming into effect now.
Really?
Took him long enough.
Yeah, fair.
Lazy.
You don't think that he kind of just like used excuses of like things that he planted to like rediscover it and find it?
No, they're like very specific things.
Yeah.
You don't think he's just a greedy old fuck milking it like it's the Diary of Anne Frank?
Maybe, I don't know. But people know the end.
Who knows the
And
end?
now he's like sped up the pace. So there's like no. I think the network tends to like stretch it out because they
Right.
put all kinds of filler in the anime and stuff.
Yeah,
But
well,
he's
to
like-
wait to catch up to the manga sometimes.
Well, yeah, that too. But he's straight in the story now. He's great.
So he's you feel like he's wrapping it up.
Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it wrapping up.
You didn't feel that 500 episodes ago.
No, well, like a lot of the things that are required for it to wrap up are like happening.
Okay, so that's one. So Promise Neverland, One Piece. What else?
One Piece. Man. Probably Death Note.
Okay, that's a good one.
Or something I'm forgetting. Attack on Titan.
Okay, another good one.
I think that's 5.
No, Promise Neverland, One Piece, Attack on Titan,
Death Note.
and Death Note. Yeah, that's 5.
Oh.
What? Promise
No, that's 4. That's 4.
Promise Neverland, One Piece, Attack on Titan, Death Note.
Oh yeah, that is 5. You're
That's
right.
4.
No,
What's
that
the
is
one
4.
that you were just talking about as too many episodes before
One
that?
Piece.
One Piece. That was 2.
Oh, I thought there was another one.
Yeah, so there is a 5th. Yeah.
So, man, it's hard. I really like Solo Leveling.
Really?
I'm a big fan.
Do you like it because you could just turn your brain off and it's like every trope ever and you're just like going through it?
There's something weird about the Korean animes. They're just like, they're different. They're like,
Well, yeah, because they're like, Datebayo instead of Datebayo, or like, which is a made up Japanese word, but they're like, Hajimemashite, Jinwook. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like so out of place, the names, like in the Japanese language spoken.
yeah. I'm probably speaking too early on it, but I really like it. There's something else I'm forgetting. Can I look at my phone?
Yeah,
Can
of
I look at my
course.
Crunchyroll?
Yeah.
I'm forgetting this.
Are you judging him for using Crunchyroll?
There are no, it's just taking what I would say to a certain direction. You know, I have multiple paths that we could go down. I'm a sick, autistic person. Like, I can talk to him about anything now that I know his top 5. You know?
I'm a big fan of like plot heavy anime.
Yeah, plot heavy's important. You're older. You can't.
What's that one with the big titty dragons?
That's half of them.
Well, they have like antlers.
That's another. You're only segmenting less each time. Keep going. What else?
What else?
She's got like a blank tank top.
Blank tank top.
She's got a black tank top and she's got like a baseball cap. She's got antlers. She's a dragon.
I think
Dragon maids.
I think you're describing a hentai. That
No,
would be
no, no, no,
Japanese
no, no,
porn.
no, 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 no.
I don't know anything that you're talking about. Are you sure you're not describing a one-off hentai?
I'm sure.
You sure?
I'm sure it's the dragon maids.
A lot of people like you know, they tend to
Whoa,
let it
people
blur
like me?
together.
What are you talking about, buddy?
people who have a puppet and also mustaches like hentai.
I don't like hentai.
You don't like hentai?
I don't. I really don't.
Jason does.
I know he does.
Jason definitely likes hentai.
Of course he does. It's fucking sick.
No, I don't. I've seen it. I do not jack off to it.
Yeah, you just watch it for the plot.
Yeah, you just fluff on it.
No, I mean, no, I don't even watch it anymore. I can show you my porn.
Anymore. I don't watch Futanari compilations anymore.
Yo, dude, every time I do my Futanari joke on stage, if one person like catches it and I like look at them, I'm like, yeah.
You know what?
You
At
definitely know.
some point, I did watch Food and Art.
Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, man, this is real deep. This
Yeah.
is real deep for the internet to
Let's
know.
go.
But I watched a lot of lesbian porn.
Sure.
Growing up, because you thought like
No.
having a dick in it was gay.
It's bad
No,
psychologically.
I still
but
watch lesbian porn.
It's bad psychologically.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
So you can't place yourself there. Sex becomes an alien concept that you're viewing.
Sounds like you got to unpack that. But
Yeah. I don't know. I have some weird sex things going on with me. But yeah, I would watch, I think to your point, I would watch lesbian porn and then I'd be like, man.
Eat Kong?
No, well, yes, but I'd be
How
like,
much?
a lot. But where's the penetration at?
right.
And then you get like, you're like, wait a minute, this is a chick that looks like a chick and she has a penis. And sometimes they're gonna zoom in on the penetration, sometimes they're gonna zoom in on the two women kissing. I was like, I like this.
Right. because it was kind of a good transition.
It was like both.
For you.
That's how they
not even
get you.
transition. I was like, I get both the things I want in one
Right,
video. This is
right.
awesome.
It's like, oh, the penetration, but also, two hot women.
That's how they get you. That's how they fucking get you. Is that you step into this weird. You're already watching something you shouldn't be watching. Then you step into this weird territory. Well, I need a dick in there, so the woman should have a dick. And then you just now anything's possible.
It's really like the Japanese are like, we checked every box.
What if she was a hen?
It's so funny.
So can you even be mad at him? Because that sounds kind of like utilitarian.
I'm not mad. I'm just
No, I mean, how can society be mad at someone for being into futanari if on paper it all makes sense?
It's not about what society. It's about for your soul. It's about what you're doing to yourself.
What do you think?
It's definitely not good for you. That's
not.
for sure. I
Listen,
watch it and I'm like,
I had porn-induced erectile dysfunction for a while.
Really?
Because it was a daily habit, crazy rabbit holes, and that's what happens. Because crazy rabbit holes, man. And then I had to dry myself off for like 5 months.
Why?
And I got back to
yourself off?
Yeah, to be able to fucking be a regular fucking person with a healthy sexuality.
Were you just wet the whole time? What do you mean dry yourself off?
Like from any any fetishy shit, any porn, like anything like your brain it becomes accustomed to shit you would never be accustomed to, and so another person is like, "What the fuck is this?"
it fucks you up.
It's like a bowl of cold soup.
Yeah, I feel that. What were you watching?
Just anything, and it wasn't what I was watching. It's just where your head would go.
How much were you watching?
I think I would jerk off like 3-4 times a day.
That's
too
not that much.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, that's too much. That's way too much.
That's a lot.
That's crazy.
3-4 times a day is a lot.
Yeah, and you get into this cycle where like getting into a position with another person is what gets you hard. The Pavlov's dog of your arousal is getting on your fucking back and your breathing going heavy, and then like your screen in front of your face, like that becomes what your brain's processes. Oh, this is me getting horny now. Yeah, you just need your brain. You just need to train your brain not to like that shit.
That's crazy.
There's a good balance that I've noticed though. It's like you watch too much porn, you can't get hard, but then it's like you watch just enough, like you'll stay hard in the pocket.
Yeah.
In the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Masturbating every day is. You should reduce that.
You should not masturbate every day. No.
Yeah, you should go a couple days without masturbating.
You shouldn't jerk off more than twice a week.
Maybe 3.
You need to have some discipline. You need to have some discipline. You can't.
The other thing is like on your point about being 45. My understanding was that what like affects bad sperm is like how many times they have to replicate.
Yeah. Right.
So,
Because if you keep shooting out, you said something personal, I'll say something very personal. So we even the playing field. It was hard to get my wife pregnant for a while, right?
Your wife is pregnant?
Yeah, she's pregnant.
Oh, congrats.
Thanks, dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And when I find the son of a bitch who did it, I'll kill him. I keep saying that's a joke. But so fuck you. Ew. Ew.
Mind your business.
Mind my business. It's a transparent glass, whatever. Anyway, so it was difficult to get my wife pregnant in the beginning, and we were like, oh, what's going on? So I went to like a fertility clinic with her to like figure out like what we could do, and the doctor was like, putting her through like tests, and he was like, we're gonna test your semen, and I was like, well, why? We're just trying to see like what advice you could give us or anything, like what to do. And he's like, yeah, but you're already here. Like, let's test your semen. When was the last time you jerked off? And my wife was right next to me.
And you had to say 4 hours ago?
No, I couldn't. I wasn't going to be like right before I got here. I was like, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago or something like that. So they test it, and he's like, yo, your volume is really low. We are going to have to go, like, set up, we might have to do IUF, which is, like, getting it set up and all that. And I was like, oh, okay, because all because I couldn't. I lied to like not sell myself out in front of my wife. Several $1,000s later, I'm talking to my dad, and he's like, "Yeah, you want to get her pregnant? You just gotta like keep it locked in the chamber, dude. Like you gotta just let it fucking accumulate. Good. Don't have sex with her every day. Like, wait a couple days every time, and then you're locked and loaded." And I was like, "Oh, okay, bro." 2 weeks after my dad told me that, pregnant.
Your dad had to explain to his 30-something-year-old son not to jerk off so much.
Yep.
Sometimes that old man advice works, I guess.
That old man advice works. But, thank God he disguised it as like, don't have sex with her every day. But really it was like a wink, like, you're my son. I know you're jerking off all the time.
To those cartoons, to those Chinese cartoons.
Those Chinese cartoons. Yeah.
I'm really glad I bought this girl Plan B recently.
Yeah?
I fucked this girl in the woods. And
that's crazy.
I'm glad I bought her Plan B because I was visiting this place. I'm not gonna put her out there. I'm visiting this place, and every time I go to this place, I know I have sex. So I was like saving it for like a week. Felt better.
Mm-hmm. That was a mistake.
I gave her a full load.
After 38 seconds.
Yeah. It took me. I actually went a while.
What's a while for you? Like 3 minutes?
No, I was going for a while. I was like maybe like half an hour.
Half an hour?
Yeah. I started watching this Reddit. Okay. I have all this Reddit porn I like because it's super specific. It's very.
I'm familiar. Yeah.
It's super. So there's one called Black World Order.
Stop.
Actually, it's BNW, not Blackwood. BNWO.
BNW?
It's BNWO.
Black New World Order?
No, Black New World Order.
Oh yeah, Black New World Order. Yeah, you're right.
Stop.
You're right.
Why are you
looking at BNWO on the fucking podcast? Who was supposed to talk about that?
I'm sorry. I broke the black contract. But I was watching it. It's like about like how like black guys are dominating white women. You see all like these like comments. Sometimes they're like bull cuck situations, but sometimes it's just like
all bull. It's a bull cuck on a massive scale. They literally use the terms white genocide. It's one of the most horrific things I've ever seen. You'll either come buckets or you'll want to vomit.
Yeah.
It's just like snow bunny porn.
Yeah, but it's like an ownership thing and like a
yeah, it's like super aggressive.
Cleety stay locked up.
Is there like a filter? Does someone go like, that's not New World Order enough? Like you can't post that? Are there like mods?
No, but there are like,
There's a theme. There's definitely a theme.
There's tags. There's different extremes to it.
Holy shit.
These women are like losing their mind. And then when you like look at the comments, a lot of the comments are like, I need this. I have to be dominated this way. I'll never be the white dude. Like it's like
those are guys commenting.
No, it's all guys. Yeah, it's guys.
No, there's a lot of white women in the comments.
You don't know pages.
Oh, well, those are the only. Yeah, those.
No, they're not only. I like go to their pages,
they're my friends. they love me.
But I think I was watching a lot of that, and I was going to come, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm one of them. I'm one of them, and I just like
one of the white girls
went off.
Yeah,
I'm one of these black guys. I am. I'm one of these guys, and I just
how else would you watch it?
Huh?
Well, dude, because he's so used to lesbian porn, and it's when you expose a lesbian porn guy to a Black New World Order page, like he just like loses his mind. He's like, I am him. This is finally me.
I got that dog in me.
Yeah. He's like, he's got it on his TV in his living room, standing really close. Like
this whole time I've been caressing fucking tits.
As long as you weren't watching Sissy Hypnose.
Sissy what?
Sissy Hypnose.
No.
That's another part of BNWO. For white men who watch it, they have like Sissy Hypnose, what'll be black dicks, but then like women on TikTok, and it'll say like BBC is the place to be, or like all the little slogans.
That's funny.
I don't like that.
You shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't. Yeah, I don't like that.
Nobody should like it.
Do you have a favorite Reddit porn?
You want to know what the most disgusting part about me is that when I was doing that shit, my favorite was like the Celebrities Gone Wild, where it was just the celebrities like 6 posts, and then everybody in the comments just being like, I'm gonna come to her. She's got a big titties, big. It's just gross. It's just everybody it's them vomiting every word that they thought of immediately.
The comments are crazy.
Yeah,
I can't believe people are commenting. That's nuts. to
It's
me.
crazy.
like Ice Spice Gone Wild.
Well, as a lot of those guys, a lot of we're the same age-ish. It's you ever like do a marathon of jerking off only when the Girls Gone Wild commercial would come on TV?
No,
You never did one of those?
no, I couldn't do that.
Like,
I wasn't out.
let's
it
get
wasn't
this- no,
possible
no,
in my house.
That wasn't. You didn't have a TV in a room.
No, I didn't have my private room.
Yeah.
you don't gotta fucking bring everybody down with your poverty. Oh, sorry, our parents do what they were supposed to do their whole fucking lives. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why kids shouldn't have a TV
Wait, your
or
dad
a
is
laptop.
black, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, your dad was successful. Come on.
I didn't meet him until I was 17. Yeah.
And then he was really successful.
He was like,
He got the
thanks.
fucking white woman and leave. That's so much
Yeah, because that
money.
never happens.
He was like, thanks to the fact that I had no kid in the way, I was able to build this multi-million-dollar company.
You know what? That would make it excusable, wouldn't it?
Well, in his defense, if you were a pro athlete, he would have been excited to meet you at 18.
I'm better than his other kids.
That's good.
Did you meet him? Have you met him?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
He co-owned a small gym in our hometown, but then he lost that during COVID, so now he lives with a white lady in Colorado.
Oh, I see. Damn, I'm sorry.
He's got an affinity. He's part of BW.
The BMW.
Damn, I'm sorry you lost that.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Oh, but I will tell you my favorite Reddit porn
Okay.
is Shaft Shining.
Stop. Like a shine box, like a guy.
No, let me explain. It's women who are riding on top, but as they're riding on top, they're jacking the guy off. It's incredible.
How does that work?
How does it work?
Oh, there's multiple men?
No, fuck no.
That's
No,
immediately where
there's
his mind
one
goes.
guy.
Yeah.
She's riding his dick, but she's jerking him off as she's riding.
Oh, so it's not inside her.
No, it is
is
inside,
inside
of her.
her.
He has a large penis.
Oh.
Or maybe she's using like the last two fingers, but it's nuts. It's incredible. I'm
Well-
like, this is what it should be.
I feel like having such a long penis would be like labor.
Is that what you tell yourself?
Yeah, because like what feels good is being able to get everything inside.
Yeah, I do. It's fine. It all gets inside.
Yeah,
It all gets inside. It's not a big deal.
that's fair.
If she's comfortable, it all gets inside.
Vaginas can expand.
But they can't get deeper.
But they don't
That's
get
why I
to,
like having sex with tall women.
But if a woman is not
Yeah.
particularly comfortable, that's why there's like it doesn't get in all the way, or like it's not completely the right conditions
Yeah,
or
but
whatever.
what are you supposed to hit her fucking pancreas
well,
at a
it just
point?
like
That
it-
makes no
sometimes
sense.
it just like folds a little bit, and like
You penis just folding inside?
yeah, because
Yeah, like it turns a corner.
you like hit the
It turns a
wall and
corner.
it just
It hits a corner?
you hit the back.
Yeah, you
and it
bottom out.
just- yeah,
You bottom out? In the womb?
and like it like turns a little bit if you can't get all the way in.
And that feels good?
Yes.
Wow. Huh. The more you know.
Because if she's not long enough, she'll keep expanding.
There's
until
ways.
there's space.
Oh, so it's just like it's kind of like you're kind of putting a plant, in a little pot.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's like you put your foot in the sock,
Yeah.
and like the heel goes a little bit past your actual heel.
Yeah. This guy's got a big dick.
Stop.
This guy knows. Good experience.
That's crazy.
And an Asian girlfriend.
Your
so,
Asian
yeah.
girlfriend's having a good time. That's what I'm about to say.
That's crazy. But that can't feel good for them. They hate that.
Oh, dude, are you kidding me?
It's almost like it's probably not as good as being girthy, but I guess
Yeah.
it could kind of
No, there's a little bit of that.
it could kind of be similar, because you're expanding, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's be wholesome here. Let's open a pack of Pokemon cards.
Yes, the evolutions.
So we're our sponsor Pokemon, but the Japanese portion of Pokemon, we are not sponsored by American Pokemon. Japanese Pokemon Eevee Heroes pack to be opened by Jason here on camera.
Will it be a
Very
demigod
rare
pack? Will it be a god pack?
Let's see.
Will it be a
Jason
god?
has good luck, so
Do
I'm hoping.
I get to keep these?
Nah, if it's valuable, I keep it. If it's shit, you can have it.
I'm gonna be like 3 Pikachus.
Watch
Actually,
out.
3 Pichus.
Yeah, imagine.
All right.
You're doing great so far. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, that did not just happen. No, God, no.
You're lucky there was nothing in that.
That hurt Christos physically.
No, it's
Yeah.
only 5.
You got all 5? There's nothing shiny?
Nothing shiny.
Damn.
It says,
That's Slugma.
Udare. Manoka.
Palisand.
I can't reach the top. But okay. Yeah.
That's
Oh, you want me to do this?
What? No, if you got nothing, you don't have
yeah,
to.
it's nothing. It's
yeah.
absolute garbage.
No one's anticipating anything.
All right.
Yeah. All right, they're yours.
That was a good effect.
Yeah, that was a good effect. All right. Shifting gears, what do you think the top 5 most overrated anime are?
Overrated?
Yes.
Damn. Well, I probably haven't watched a lot of. You know what's funny? I feel like you see a lot of overrated ones whenever you go to like Anime Con.
Yeah.
That's what everybody's dressed up as.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is a good question.
Well, you didn't mention Dragon Ball Z in your top
Oh
5.
yeah, fuck yeah.
Is that
yeah.
one that you
There we
think is
go.
overrated?
Yeah, we're putting that one in there.
Why do you think Dragon Ball Z is overrated?
Dragon Ball Z is bad.
Why?
Really bad. It's like 4 episodes. The guy's still loading up. He's been screaming for 4 episodes. Like, is he gonna punch something?
Do you not like the suspense that they're building from that?
No, fuck no.
Well, so what
It's not need to be that long.
if they don't do that build up? Would you like it?
No. Also because there's like not really a story. They're not like they're just like they fight one strong person, then another strong person shows up.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's like and none of this like the strong people don't really have like much backstory or reasons, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean like this it's like I'm going to blow up the world. All right, why?
Yeah.
Tell me why. I don't know why you want to blow up the world.
Right.
You know?
Have you been there?
I have. Sometimes I get it.
I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
I do. I realize.
All right. Yeah, let's wrap up.
dip?
Wait. Don't you got to go right now? Can we wrap it up?
It takes me 30 minutes
Okay.
to get to a place.
Okay, let's wrap up
Where you
then.
going?
At Bushwick Comedy Club.
Oh, I see.
They let you there?
Well, no, it's a mic. I have shit that I gotta work before I go. I'm at the stand on Monday.
You see?
Oh, congrats.
Oh, nice. What are you
And
doing
then-
there? Whose show are you on?
What's Aaron's Frantic,
Oh, nice. Okay, have fun.
and then Austin the first week of April.
Hell yeah. Okay. What about you? You got any shows coming up?
Probably. I don't know. I don't use a calendar. I just wait till the message pops up.
Hell yeah. That's a good way to live.
Hey, remember you got a show tomorrow? Yeah, I'm excited.
You get in a situation like me where I'm on a show tonight and I have a concert tonight that conflicts with the show. So I asked to go up early and now everybody's mad at me.
Something like that. If I have like a concert, I'm gonna go search for the date.
Yeah.
But every show, I'm like, I can make 3 shows in a night. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I go early, go late. It's fine. I'll figure
Right.
it out.
Yeah. Most people are flexible, but in this case, I'm the headliner of like a show that's 2 other people on it that aren't comedians. They're like, storytellers.
Oh, baby. I was gonna say babies.
Yeah. So, anyway.
I'm more of a storyteller.
Yeah, exactly.
Are
like
ya?
those people. Wait, I'm actually headed to. We should before you have to go. Like, we should figure out the route that
I'm a
we're
humorist.
going. I hate you already. The fact that you weren't a theater kid makes me mad because I want to put you in a bucket of a theater kid. Fucking dork.
I kind of was. I went to I did the high school plays as an elementary school kid, like as the extras, but I would still go to like the 4-hour weekend practices to be with my friends.
Can I touch your hair?
What are you, a Light Woman? You been fucking him too much? You starting to get osmosis? You're like that guy from White Lotus? You fucked him so much you want a D-Lon? I
Which
put on
hair
a
do you
blonde
wanna
wig and I
touch,
put on
Jake
some
or
lipstick and I
Louie's?
get a big black guy to fuck me. I say I surrender to the BNW LOL.
Which hair do you want to
I'm
touch?
gonna touch Jake's hair.
Jake's hair. Let him touch your hair.
Why?
What's the fucking problem here?
What is its hair? Why? Just because it's picked better than yours?
Whoa.
Because I bothered to do mine today?
Hey,
Whoa.
You gotta get a brush.
I do need a brush. I
need a
know that.
brush.
I know that. Come on. Damn, I'm showing so much sock. This is too much sock.
It's called
That's a
Argan
lot of
Oil
sock.
of Morocco.
Olive oil and Morocco.
Argan oil.
That's what I use. My hair doesn't look like that. That's because your hair is like somewhere in the middle. That's fair.
Damn. All right, so let me ask you, what's one hack that you think more people should know about that
Bert
you're
Kreischer.
okay not gatekeeping?
What do you mean?
So like a life hack that you have that you know that you want to share as like knowledge to the youth or people.
Well, I just learned this in a book about like productivity. And the way he like talks about it is like you have to like everybody focuses on like whether they should be on their phone or be on social media, shit like that. And all you have to do, like the reason you're on your phone is because you don't enjoy what you're doing. If you enjoyed what you're doing more, it'd be easier for you to focus. And the way to determine what to focus on is you only do things that you're passionate about and that you're proficient at. And everything else, you have to eliminate it, automate it, or delegate it. Most people don't have enough money to delegate it. But you can definitely eliminate it. You can definitely eliminate a lot of things. And even if you don't have the technology to automate something, you automate it in a way like you do a process. So, for example, when you get in the shower, you don't think about what you do. You walk in, I use the soap, I get my towel, my hair stuff is there. Like, make more things in your life like that. And so, figure out where you want to focus, and then eliminate, automate, delegate. Most people, you gotta automate with a process. That's my hack.
Yeah, dude, Mein Kampf really does have some good tips in it.
Yeah.
No, that's good advice.
Yeah,
I'm just
speaking of that, I'm gonna go back in this car and finish this Kanye album.
Hell yeah.
As Hitler said, can't live with him.
Any finishing plugs that you have that you want to talk about?
Yeah, my Instagram is Jason King from Queens, and another season of sketches and music on Spotify.
Hell yeah.
And
What's your name on Spotify?
It's Jason King. I beat him to that one.
Hell yeah. Good. All right, cool. Well, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
That was the latest episode of the Brotaku edition of Close the Door Behind You with your hosts, Christos and Jake and Louie.